Rin is very anxious to get started, while Kitai is worried about starting too soon. But off they go, and their first victim is this golden city. She makes a remark about if I can't have it, Nausea can't have it. She knows that Nausea is being pulled apart at this moment. She is ready to rumble and wants to push her two students out into the battlefield, but Kitai wants to show etiquette, so they send someone to tell them to surrender, which he comes back and tells them that it's a no-go and that they laughed in my face. I find this whole thing super funny. Like RF Kwan can write funny moments. Rin is like, what? Let's get ready to move in 5 minutes. And I'm just thinking about how Rin could say, they laughed at your precious face, now it's war. I'm just laughing. I understand where Kitai is coming from, but we got to get this part started. They are ready to fight, and Rin gathers her Cike together, which is so cute because all of them are nervous, except for Pepaji, who is acting all cool and suave. It's great imagery where they are all against the wall. These young children, one biting their lip, one's shaking, and the other one playing it cool. It's intense but cute. While they are entering the battle, Dulin is very nervous, and Rin takes a moment to think how cute it is and how she wished she could feel something like that again. But it's gone and they have to focus. Rin is having a revelation about her new purpose as the Phoenix. So her fire is about defiance. So whoever defies her deserves to be burned. I can see how this can change her mentality, but not in a good way. Rin realized that she is the only one fighting. There are white flags all around her, and all that's left is to regroup and take their winnings. She learns that Dulin is having a hard time controlling the tortoise, so she goes and helps him out. The city is ridiculously rich, so now they are able to get their food and just supplies that they need. When she is asked about the color of their uniforms, she says brown because she's brown, and it reminds her of the clay they use by the riverbank, as well as Southerners are known to be dark skinned. So brown it is. It means so much, and I'm glad that she's reclaiming that word. Mud or just dark skin. They have some silly downtime moments where they go inside the main building where everything is so luxurious. She does start to think about all of this not being hers, but it is hers. She won fair and square, and so enjoy it while you can. While Rin is sitting down on this oversized throne, she thinks about how Nausea must feel, so powerful sitting on a similar throne with the same position of power. This is Rin projecting herself onto Nausea, which she does a lot. I didn't pay attention to this until the second time around. Rin is always thinking about how he must be eating up authority. He must be enjoying his power. And if we learn anything about Nausea, he doesn't like it. He knows his place, which is a little sad, but it doesn't have to be. If we remember the conversation with Kitai in the cell, he doesn't like the experience. He doesn't like being pulled in different directions. I personally would hate to have all this power over people, so I resonate with Nausea a lot more. Nausea is stressed by being in charge because he actually cares about the people and he wants the best for them, even if it sounds naive. Nausea, in a way, inherited this position, and it's something he can't say no to. He knows how important it is to keep the legacy, the power of the Ying house. She tends to make things about herself. She's been doing that since book one, and I can't get over it. I wish I did, but it's hard not to point it out. Rin goes on to talk about the kids and how they were anxious, but they are starting to do quite well. Doolin lost concentration once, but his mental state is quite stable thanks to meditating, which Zhang would have loved. Leah would go into a daze which can last for hours, and it would scare Pepaji a lot. But with time and finding their own rhythm, Leah sings to herself, and Papaji is able to do solo missions now, as well as go off on her own to be by herself. Rin follows Pepaji, and they have a conversation about her ending. This war is going to end her life. She understands her fate a lot more now than she did before. Rin asks about whether or not to apologize, which she won't, and Pepaji agrees, which clears Rin's conscience. I do think that Rin was clear as she could be when she introduced them to the Pantheon, and she was looking for serious candidates. They all chose this path, and it is what it is now. I do feel bad for the kiddos, but I don't think she owes them an apology. Rin connects to an old friend, and she plays her the way she was played before. She has an arrow at the Pirate Queen, and it feels so nostalgic. The Pirate Queen does tell her that the young Marshal doesn't know what he's doing, so she's betting on the Spearling. And you know what? People are doubting my nausea, and I don't appreciate it. How dare they not have confidence in my nausea? He is doing his best, okay? I believe in his cleverness. And don't forget that he knows Rin and Kitai very well. He also knows things that they don't expect. The Pirate Queen also smuggled some powder for them. So she is very useful, and Visor made a mistake making an enemy out of her. Rin also learns about trading, payment, and how it never stops, and she is continuing to win with some losses, of course. Things are not getting easier as they get closer to Arlong. She is starting to get a little paranoid, and she is getting intel about his mental state, and he's not really putting up much of a fight. Kitai thinks he has something up his sleeve that they are not catching. This is where Rin starts to get paranoid whether or not Kitai is keeping something from her. He gathers that if Naja agreed to be experimented on, then he would get Esperian help. That was the deal he took. On their journey, they find the Arquebuses. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Rin asks Kitai if he can figure out how to work these things. And Kitai is like, give me till the afternoon. Ugh, I love him. He's so cute. He figures it out, and it's so cute when he helps Rin to shoot, and he's wrapping his arms around her. It's so romantic. Maybe she didn't mean it that way, but it is. I can't help it. Naja has invited them to a battle. Rin and Kitai are a little wary about it, but say yes. I absolutely love this battle. It is one of my favorites in the series.